In the closet.
Wow, you don't even give
That's
a countdown.
how you say it in French. Closet.
You don't even give a countdown
Why
anymore.
is the right side not working?
You just...
What'd you do?
Boom. You don't even say, are you ready, or
Well,
anything.
sometimes that's the only way to get it done.
Right.
Just jump right in.
I
Take
don't
it.
know. I don't know why the right side's not working. It seems to be...
Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it's like, I'm going to ignore
Do you
this
have this
bitch.
thing pushed in?
Don't mess with it.
Okay.
It's in all the way.
Jeez, you are grumpy. I am so not ready for tomorrow. Is this the first? Let me start over. Is this the
What?
first podcast of 2021?
I think it's
For
the
us, yeah.
first one that we've done
Recorded.
that we've recorded,
Yeah.
not the first one posted.
I'm just really not ready for school again tomorrow, work. Oh my gosh.
I don't think anybody is, because now you don't go, yes, the break's over, the kids go back to school.
Right.
You go, crap, the break's over, I have to go back to work, and I have to go back and be a teacher,
Right.
and I have to go back and help with homework and that kind of stuff.
Am I going to get something for Teacher Appreciation Week?
Oh, you're going to get something.
Oh my gosh. Here we go.
You just wait.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Here we
Because
go.
teachers are freaky. Teachers and nurses. That's what I've come
I
to.
think that you just watch too many pornos.
No, that's not porn.
Oh, I think so. Oh,
Whoop,
you just dropped
party
the
foul.
pictures. Where do you get your information?
I think it's just off of Google. Like,
Oh, you Google this stuff.
I don't
mean, you just
Google
sit
it. It
around and,
pops
like-
up, and there's always women that teach school and they bang their students.
Well, okay, but you have to be on some certain sort of
No, you
page.
just no.
That doesn't just pop up on.
Okay, it doesn't just pop up. It's in our fantasy football leagues.
Oh, is
Our
it?
group of guys.
Oh, now
And
we're telling the truth.
we have our WhatsApp group that we've had for like 6 years probably, but it's a thing now that anytime one of those articles comes out about some teacher banging their student, that tends to happen quite a
Right.
bit. It's almost always women needing a thrill, I guess. I don't know, but they seem relatively normal. But if someone sees one of those articles, they post on our WhatsApp and they hashtag it "teachers are horny."
It's not just teachers.
Well, the teachers are banging their students, so we're just saying that they're horny. It's just a funny thing. It's funny.
Is it?
It is. It's funny.
I'm dying laughing over here. I think that is just a...
I guess I can say that. I don't think anybody listens to this that would get really mad.
I don't... Since when do you care?
Just for a moment I did.
Wow.
I might have like a disease
Are you all
because
right?
I started to care for a minute.
Because you care about that, but you don't care about some other things that are
Oh, God.
super inappropriate that you joke about.
Really?
Yeah. We won't go there.
You know what though? I heard this and it's pretty incredible. And I don't know if you're going to say something, but it can wait. There's some sort of competition about the tightness of your vag competition.
You're making this up.
I'm not.
Where is this competition?
These people do the Kegels like we lift.
Where?
They strengthen their
Where?
vag,
Or is this the aliens?
the poussée,
Okay. Well,
and they lift stuff. They
Nope.
squat down, they attach
Nope.
it, and they have something in them, and they pick up weight.
Who and where?
Probably in another country like Russia.
Probably. So you don't know. You don't know that any
It's
of
a
this
headline.
Is true.
Let me look.
Where did you read this? Twitter?
I heard it on a podcast.
Oh, Joe Rogan or
I don't-
Dr. Drew or...
It might have been one of the, or it might have been my mom's house. Not my mom's house, but the podcast My Mom's House.
What's that podcast?
That's Tom Segura and Christina, his wife. They do one, and they're sicker than we are.
Oh, guarantee it.
Way sicker. It's a really nice podcast.
Is it?
Yeah, they talk about disgusting things constantly.
I need to clip my toenails. Speaking of disgusting things.
If you would, we could really get ahead this year. If you would. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I dropped my phone. If you would go ahead and maybe do an OnlyFans for your feet.
No.
Just your feet.
No.
Just keep it below the ankles.
My feet are nasty.
No, your feet are great. You get requests all the time.
They don't know
There's
what they're asking
something
for.
wrong. not something wrong. There's something about people wanting feet.
They don't know what they're asking for. Anyway, back to your Kegel people. I think that it's bullcrap. Hello?
I'm looking it up.
Oh. I think it's not true.
I don't want to watch these right now. We could on video, on the podcast.
What is it?
Well, hold on.
Do you know what you're doing?
Well, I've never seen that site.
You don't.
Well, no, I Googled tight vagina contest.
Oh my gosh.
And it popped. The first result up here is up. It's see it?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if that's probably not real.
It's not real. It's made up.
That
Nobody
part.
does
That part.
No, nobody does.
No, there's real. It's real. It's a real thing.
Oh my gosh, you would believe anything. You would believe anything. I'm convinced.
Wow, this says hey there are. That doesn't even sound right. The winners of the most beautiful vagina contest. Maxim.
Oh my gosh.
Interesting.
Okay.
It's interesting.
It's
right.
I guess.
How do you evaluate? Do they have people that score it? Like they show them
I mean, I guess it's just like a beauty pageant.
Do they show them in different? My thought is, do they have like different phases? Like they get like they have it a view from the back, a view on your back, a view gaping.
Oh God! Don't ever say that word again. Don't ever say the word gaping in front of my presence. Stop.
A view of it, maybe like pouring like lube or milk over it or something.
Nobody pours milk over it. That's all on TV. Okay, that doesn't ever happen. So sorry, guys, get that out of your brains.
It's dairy.
I want to know
it's dairy. It's healthy.
If it's like
it's good for
a
it.
beauty competition, do they ask it questions?
And it queefs an answer.
Oh my gosh, I'm over this conversation already, and we're only 7 minutes and 20 seconds in.
We started out hot. It's like Hefe After Dark.
Oh Lord!
It's a podcast where I've taken off the what are they, blinders?
Do you ever have them on?
Yes. Sometimes I'm very serious and I'm very focused on not letting my wandering mind talk about inappropriate things.
Oh, I see.
This though is curiosity. It's not inappropriate.
Oh, sure.
If you're curious, it's not inappropriate.
Oh, is that right?
That's my rule.
Well, I don't think such competition exists.
Well, we need to do further research and see if it really exists. Because it could be, like strongman. Some people really get into that. I think we could really get into this. But I think there could be some serious injuries. Right?
What is this supposed to be called?
What if you go for like a really... It's something about your lifting weights with your vagina contest or something. But I would think that you could really hurt yourself.
That's just stupid.
Which, no, maybe not. Because those things are resilient. I've been a part of 3 births. And they can take a beating, they bounce back. But the whole squatting and picking stuff up, it's crazy. It's a crazy thought.
It doesn't exist.
I'm worried about your right side not working. So,
what is vaginal weightlifting and how is it done?
Boom.
This is Healthline.
Scoot it a little closer because I'm worried about your side not working. And this is very important. Healthline.
Your vagina is capable of a lot of things, including lifting weights. Yep. Vaginal weightlifting is a thing. And it's growing in popularity thanks to sex and relationship coach Kim somebody.
Thank you, Kim.
Who started the hashtag. And this is hashtag things I lift with my vagina.
God, this is amazing.
To bring awareness to the practice. Okay, so you're right. Vaginal weightlifting is a pelvic floor exercise similar to Kegels, where you lift and squeeze objects in order to strengthen your pelvic floor muscles. It may sound a little out there, but as long as you follow the proper techniques, it's a safe way to spice up your sex life and improve your health. What are the benefits? Some of the saucy benefits are enhanced sexual arousal, more internal control during penetration, more intense contractions during climax, a stronger grip during sex, which could boost your partner's orgasms.
Yes.
Okay, so it can also help ease symptoms of stress urinary incontinence, prevent or treat uterine prolapse, prevent leakage, and improve your core after childbirth. Prevent leakage, yes. I need that.
I'm telling you, lifting is key in all areas.
Well, you have to talk to your doctor first before you do this.
This is really important. We're doing a really good thing for the world right now.
What do you use?
I'm sure that there's a whole line of vaginal lifting products out there.
From cones to jade eggs. I said jade eggs. What's that? There are a few different available options when it comes to weightlifting tools. What's a jade? A jade egg is an oval-shaped stone weight that could fit in the palm of your hand. You can use the egg as is or tie a heavier object to it with a thick string.
What?
Yeah. Cones or weights. The two most commonly used objects. Cones. These weighted tampon-sized objects are usually made of plastic-coated stainless steel.
Mm-hmm. That's
or
safe. That's a safer way to go about it.
Kegel exercise weights. These weights are typically made of medical-grade silicone and come in different shapes, such as teardrops or spheres. They range in weight from 20 grams to 100 grams. Oh my gosh.
Well, that's
But before you do it, you have to meet with a pelvic floor therapist. That's Jeff's new dream job.
I'm here to examine your pelvic floor. Listen, you should add classes to Angie Fitco for this. Because I remember now, they were talking about the competition they were watching, and the women had on clothes, like yoga pants, but they went onto the stage, and they had a hole cut out.
Oh, there's a stage.
They had a hole cut out in it. So they could squat down, and nobody could see their vag. They could just see the string coming out. And they would clamp the string to the weight, and then they'd squat.
Okay.
And I guess you fail if it pops out. I don't know.
Okay, so do you want to know how to prepare for this?
Yes, I
do.
do.
Before you start lifting, wash your hands thoroughly with soap and water. You should also make sure your weightlifting tool is clean. If not, wash that too using soap and water.
Don't share it either. Don't pass it around.
Right. So you should start with the lightest weight and gradually progress to heavier over time.
We're not idiots, yeah.
Apply a small amount of silicone-free lube on your weight so you can insert it safely.
But too much might mess you up, right?
Yep.
Like it might not grip good.
You can put it in.
You need grip.
You can put the weight in the same way you put a tampon, or if you're not a tampon user, you can lie on your back with one leg lifted. That sounds attractive.
Doesn't sound bad to me.
So the string on the object should still hang outside of your vagina after you've inserted it.
It's attractive.
Wow.
I believe
you start by doing 3 sets of 12. It's just like weightlifting.
It is, man.
2 times a day, about 3 times a week. You lift and squeeze for 5 seconds and relax for another 5 seconds.
How empowering is this, though?
I don't know.
If you can strengthen your vagina, you can do anything in the world. That's what I would say.
So there are some risks involved.
Of course. All great things come with risk.
Overexertion, tearing, or pain and discomfort.
Don't tear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't tear it.
Right. So, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I can just lift... What? They're using an orange... Look at that orange. I'm so confused. How to masturbate with a vagina... What?
Oh, did you roll into another article?
I guess I did.
They're teaching you how to masturbate?
With an orange. Or is that a grapefruit?
Well, that's probably a grapefruit. They make good vaginas, supposedly. Like to do diagrams for masturbation.
It's great for your health. Masturbation.
What It is great for your health. It's really good for your health.
How to get started. If you watched Bridgerton, she was
educated.
She was educated by the Duke.
The Duke told her how to get it done.
Now we're just okay. So anyway, so that's that. So Jeff was right, or whomever he heard it from is right. Oh, here's a YouTube video. I learned something. She has a surfboard. Oh, Lord.
Bring it, girl.
Sorry.
This is interesting stuff.
Vaginal weightlifting. She was lifting a surfboard.
With her
There's
vagina?
a surfboard hanging out of her hoo-ha.
No.
Yeah.
That's amazing. See, that's what I'm talking about.
That is
you have a string in your vagina attached to a little ball, and you just lift.
That's
It's
crazy.
strong.
She has a weight. Now y'all got to see this. She has a weight hanging out and she's doing squats. I
How
just
about
think
that?
that's really weird.
How
I'm
about
sorry.
that?
I just think it's really weird.
Add that to your workout repertoire in the back room at Planet Fitness.
No. Pretty soon gyms will have a vaginal weightlifting area.
If they do, I would say that's progressive. I would say
Listen,
that
using
is.
twine. What the heck?
Don't
is
use
that?
twine. That would be rough on your vag.
I'm telling you, that's what she just did. Oh my gosh, I'm over it.
You're obsessed now. I got you so
I could start
caught
this
up on
in
this.
our area and be the first ever
You would blow up.
gym that offers it.
You would blow up. You'd be like in my basement.
Do you want to know
everybody grabbed their string.
the world's
Their
strongest
twine.
vagina can lift 30 pounds? That's on the Today Show.
See?
I want to have the
30
world's
pounds?
strongest vagina.
So Angie's like 35. I'm going for it.
That's it. I'm going to go
She's
for
like,
a
I'm
record.
going for 35. You got to work up to it though. You should
yeah.
just start doing Kegels right now. And
How
then
do you know I'm not doing Kegels right now?
I don't, but I think it's important that you do if you're going to start doing heavy lifting with your vagina.
I'm really not planning on that. Sorry, I'm tired. Anyway, that's interesting, Jeff. Thanks for
You
sharing.
are welcome, and everyone listening, I hope that you have been listening closely because this is important. Vagina health.
Right?
Lift. Get bulky vagina
Oh
work
my
done.
gosh. Anyway, have you heard anything else really strange like that lately?
It's great for your sex life. It said
Well, I know we already read about that.
it was interesting.
Okay, anything else interesting? you can bring us?
Anything not that interesting? No.
I mean, that pretty much takes the cake. That's probably the most interesting thing that I've heard in 2021.
We're starting off the year hot. We're coming in hot.
Yeah, I see that.
I'll tell you what. So now everybody knows because of me about vaginal lifting.
People might have known before that.
No, they didn't.
I just didn't know.
Here's one thing that's weird to me. We're gonna stay in the workout area.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's weird to me when you're in a restroom, in a locker room at the gym, and you're changing, and a guy comes into the locker room and changes in a stall.
Why is that weird?
That's freaking weird. You're in a locker room to change. Not necessarily that I want to see him, but it's just really weird when somebody's
maybe he has
like,
something wrong with him that he really is insecure about. Like maybe he has a third nipple or something.
nobody's looking that close.
How do you know?
I'm sorry.
Or
I
maybe
just think it's weird.
Maybe he's turned on by men and he doesn't want to make y'all feel uncomfortable in case he pops one while y'all are changing.
That's a good point.
I mean, I'm just saying. I don't, and maybe people are just modest. Like, I don't change in front of women. Like, I'll change my shirt, but I have my sports bra on. But if I have to fully change clothes, which is very rare that I do, I will go into the changing stall. I'm not going to just do it right there.
You're a changing stall person.
Yes.
What is wrong with you people?
I'm modest. I don't want anybody watching me change clothes.
Nobody's watching you.
Jeff, how do you know?
Because.
There's people in the room.
Yeah, but it's almost more distracting and weird that you would go out of your way to avoid. Just get naked in front of people.
Maybe for men, because there's less private parts of a man. A man basically has one private part.
Two.
A
We
penis
got
and a butt.
balls and a penis.
That is
Nope,
just a
they're
hanging
separate.
off of. No, it's not.
They're separate.
You can't see one basically without the other.
You can, but you can't see either. But you can't. You're counting your boobs as one
Yeah.
because you can see them at the same time.
No, because we have more private areas than you. We have a vagina, we have a butt, and we have boobs. You have a penis and a butt.
I have boobs too.
Yeah, but no, they don't count. Why did you say that the nipples were there? What were they there for?
Because we're women. Before the.
Oh, that's right.
We're all women in the womb, like when you start out.
Yeah.
And then you get the Y chromosome comes in.
I
He's like,
don't-
hey, I'm here to make you a man.
I don't know, but
So, I've been a woman before.
maybe he's just modest. There's nothing wrong with that.
I didn't
Or
say there's
maybe he
anything
has
wrong with
something
it. I
medical
say it's
wrong
very
with him that's hooked
distracting.
up to him that maybe he's not comfortable with.
They're going to be the dude that just climbs over and looks in and goes, hey, man, what's wrong with you?
That's really weird. And
Why don't you just come out here and get naked with the rest of us?
you might get hurt. You might get hit, in which I don't blame him.
Well, I didn't do that.
I don't think it's as odd for women to go into a changing stall as men. A lot of women use our changing stalls.
Well, us men and the men listening to this podcast, we don't want to think of that way. We want to think that a woman's area in the gym is just a bunch of naked chicks.
No, I've
bouncing
seen,
around.
in Planet Fitness, I've seen...
Rubbing lotion each other's back.
I've seen no fully naked chicks in Planet Fitness.
Well...
I've seen some bras and panties, but not
keep it to yourself.
What do you mean?
Because we want to keep that vision in our head that that's what it's really like in there. That it's a playground.
It's not. Nobody's really changing clothes.
Yeah, well.
Really, honestly. And most of the time when I've seen women actually go from work clothes to workout clothes, they go into the changing stall. It's just not an atmosphere conducive of letting it all hang out.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Right.
I just don't think it is.
It's fine. It's fine. It's cool.
Just go into the stall and change clothes.
Why?
Nobody wants to see it.
Nobody's paying attention.
I don't want to see an unkempt person.
What if they're kempt?
They can change in front of you. Maybe he forgot to shave his belly button that day, and he was like, "Oh, I'm hairy, and I don't want anybody to see this."
Well, I just don't like it.
Or maybe he has a boyfriend, and his boyfriend said, "Don't change in front of other men because I'm going to get
jealous." Oh my
jealous."
gosh, you got to be kidding me.
What, that could be a thing?
There's no way that's a thing.
I bet you it is. What if it is? What if it is? What if he is?
That's when being gay can be more complicated than being straight.
No, I'm serious because you're changing clothes in front of people who are of the same sex and might like it. You know, if there's another man that is attracted to other men. And then it could be a thing. And then the boyfriend might say...
Every day at 2, I go to the gym and I get naked in front of this guy that kind of looks at me. Can I do that?
Why are you talking like that?
Can I do that?
Why are you doing that? Why are you talking like that?
Because I was being gay.
That's how so you're being, really?
That's me being gay. Like, if I were gay, that would be me
That's how you would sound.
Yes. Yes. Is it so wrong?
I never said it was wrong.
Well, then don't judge me and don't make me feel weird.
Don't do things that'll make you feel weird. That's not natural for you. Anyway,
listen.
But you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because I'm not going to lie.
Which is stupid.
I told you that story at that time that there was a lesbian in there, and I took off my shirt. I had on a sports bra, and I felt her staring at me in that way. I don't care. I wasn't offended. I don't care. Stare if you want. You know what I mean? I wasn't offended by her, but I could see where, a girl might get jealous of that if her girlfriend's in there changing in front of other girls. Maybe that's it, Jeff. You got to think about all angles.
Oh, I am. I'm thinking about all angles.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Is he attractive?
No, I'm talking about with the thought of the girls' locker room situation.
We're not on that right now. We're talking about the guy who changes in the changing.
Oh, yeah, that guy. I thought it was weird. I thought it was awkward.
Point him out to me next time, and I
can't remember what he looked like. I just realized I'm peeing, and there's somebody that went behind me, got in the stall, and started changing. And I'm like, what are you doing, dude? You shit your pants or something?
Maybe he did.
Like, this is weird. Change out there.
Maybe he thinks it's weird that you change in front of people.
Well, then he's dumb.
Wow. Wow, so everybody has to think how you think.
Yes. You're starting to get it. But it's normal. I'm talking about normal stuff.
Yes, I think it is normal to change in front of people, but I think it's also just as normal if you have a modesty issue to change in a changing stall.
All right, we're not getting anywhere with this.
I'm just trying to help you understand.
I understand.
Not everybody's
I understand. Like you. I know that. I'm just trying to say some things make me feel weird. So I go, what is going on?
I don't understand why that makes you feel weird.
It's fine. It's no big deal.
That was from the other day.
Yeah, I thought it's been sitting there a minute.
Yeah. Anyway.
It looks delicious.
So do you like my pants I have on?
I do. They look leopardy.
Brooke and I cleaned out a closet.
Oh, did you find those today?
Yeah. They're not mine. But they were in a bag to get rid of, and I was like, no, I'll take those. And Brooke and I cleaned out this closet today, and it was a lot of fun. I was dreading it at first, but we found a lot of clothes. And we got rid of a lot of clothes that we didn't want, and we went through pictures. It was nice. Just me and her.
It's really cool.
Yeah, we were looking through old picture albums, and I realized, I know this is a thing, and I try to explain it to her because she's the second child, and she's often aggravated by the fact that I have way more pictures of Maddie than I do of her.
Right.
But it's a natural progression of things, I think, unless you're overly hyper about pictures anyway. But I think it's natural to have more baby pictures of your firstborn and a little bit less of your second and a little bit less than that of your third and so on.
Well, let's do this though. Let's not do it present day, because now it would be a lot easier to just take a bunch of pictures of everybody.
I'm talking about when you had to go get them developed.
When you had to get them developed and you had those throwaway cameras.
Right, well, we did.
We did that like crazy. It's a lot more. With the first one, you've never experienced it, so you're taking a lot of pictures, right?
Right.
You're getting more cameras, you're getting film developed. But then the second one, you're just like, eh.
Right. You're right. I think this day and age, it might be a little
It'll take a ton.
different.
It'll be hard to tell the difference.
Yeah, because it's so easy. Well, we had to go buy the film, load it in the camera, take the pictures, then wind it up, put it in the thing, and have them developed, and you get them back in a couple of days.
Right.
Our kids today, and even me at this point, wouldn't know how to deal with that. I'm so accustomed to having my phone.
Yeah, it sucked to not be able to take pictures on the fly all the time.
Which is good and bad. Like, I miss printing out pictures.
I do too, but you didn't. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I do too, but you didn't know what you. Just think how crazy if we had to go back to that, people would be, because you don't know what the end result is. So you were waiting to see if that selfie you took with your friend is any good.
Selfies didn't exist back then. You didn't flip the camera around and take a picture of yourself.
True, but you know what I'm saying. If you took a picture with your friends, you're like, I wonder if it's any good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you have to go get them developed, and you might throw the whole thing away.
Right.
I know, it's crazy.
And you get the picture and you go, these suck.
But now with this, with having our phones and stuff, it's nice, but then I feel like we don't print off enough pictures.
We don't.
That are like
I would love
printed.
to line the walls in our house with pictures. But then you have to print them, and you have to put them in frames. And I guess that's what they used to do.
That's what they used to do.
But we're just where we can look at them anytime on our phone now.
Right.
We don't worry about it.
Right. But what if something happens to our phone and we can't just flip? I like albums.
They're in the cloud.
Where you sit, I know, but I like albums where you sit down with your family and you flip through the picture albums.
Nobody does that.
Brooke and I just did that in there today.
That's not even normal, though. I mean,
it is normal.
It'll happen.
The kids come in and look through our picture albums sometimes.
I guess.
They do.
I guess.
It's not like a
I guess
nightly
I've
thing,
seen
but
that
every
happen.
once in a while, yeah, they ask for the picture albums and they want to look through them.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know, but it was nice. We got that done. Found some things,
It's good.
Yeah. So there you go. I don't know why I shared that story, but I felt like I should.
So there's like a doctor specifically for the vaginal floor, the vaginal floor.
No, I think that it's probably your gynecologist.
They're specialists on
I don't know if they're
all
specialists,
things vagina.
but maybe there are vaginal floor specialists, but I feel like that your gynecologist would know all about the pelvic floor.
Pelvic floor. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I think they would too. Sorry to go back to that.
No, you're obsessed with that.
It hit me, and I thought, that's a
Are
different.
you going to go back to school to be a gynecologist?
I don't think so. I don't think the average gyno visit is something that's really looked forward to by the gynecologist. I don't think.
I mean,
It's very clinical.
It is.
And so I wonder if they enjoy vagina at all, personally.
Here's my thing.
I wonder if they're just like, ew, I don't want to see that. Get that out of my face, honey.
Well,
I look at those all day long.
Here's my thing. Speaking of the gym locker room, sometimes I go into the stall to use the bathroom after someone of an older age, and the smell, it's not like poop smell. It's like
Vago,
oh,
B-O, but Vago, V-O, not B-O, V-O.
That still lingers in the stall.
Yeah.
I feel bad for doctors who have to be down in there.
Have to deal with that, where people can't smell themselves anymore.
Right.
They're just like, I don't smell anything.
Yeah.
And you're like, you stink. Your vag smells bad. They're like, I don't smell anything. I smell fine. I spray stuff on it.
Are we going to call this the vagina episode?
There was something like that. Vagina. Yeah, all things vagina. I think it's just something. And then you think like the older dudes just don't even smell it. They just don't even care.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about the doctor.
Well, the doctor, God bless him, he signed up for this and he charges for it.
He has a mask on, but still, I feel like you could smell it. Still.
Oh, I'm sure they're desensitized to smells.
Well, and they say that the sprays, I've heard that the sprays you can spray there messes up your pH balance. And
you don't want
worse.
that. Oh,
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
So what about the sprays they sell? Like
that's what I'm saying.
Like the douches, I know mess you up.
Oh yeah, but the
You
sprays,
never want a douche.
I don't know if it's true, but They say the sprays mess up your pH balance and makes it just as bad.
But can't you get like, what's that shampoo with the pH balance? It's perfect for pH balance.
That's shampoo for your hair.
Yeah, but you just rub it on your vag, and then the pH balance is good there too. Couldn't you do that?
Entirely different.
Huh. Oh.
Wow.
I'm just about giving things a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I bet you are. No, but so I don't know. I don't know how true all that is. But bless those doctors. We need them, but man, their job. Whew.
Yeah, good for them. Good for them.
I suppose.
You think you could just like profile and be like, no, I'm interviewing my patients, and if you're like,
so do you have to like fill out an application with pictures?
yeah, pictures, but then like, God, if they could come up with scratch and sniff pictures.
Oh my gosh, I'm done. I'm done with you.
That would help a lot.
Okay.
That would help a lot. That reminds me of a blonde joke. I
yeah,
I told you a blonde joke.
Let's end with
right?
the blonde joke.
Blonde joke. How do you drown a blonde?
How?
You put a scratch and sniff at the bottom of the pool.
Oh my gosh, I've heard that before.
I'd never heard it. I did, but it was just the other day.
On that
I forget
note,
the one I told you. And no offense to all you blondes out there, I prefer blondes, and I don't think they're dumb because Angie Fitco's a blonde.
Well, sometimes
dirty blonde at that.
Oh my gosh.
And she's a very smart young lady.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. So I just wanted to cover myself for all the people out there that are going to be like, that's so not appropriate in 2021. And hashtag me too. And I didn't mean anything by it other than to try to make some people laugh out there.
Oh my gosh. All right, I'm done.
Okay, this was a fun, very informative,
I did learn something.
very, very informative, very important episode that is going to help a lot of ladies out there
Thank
to
you,
improve their vaginal pelvic wall health.
Jeff. Go do some weightlifting.
Start low, Kegel away, and have a good night.